Yo, what's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Joe Fit Johnson, back at it again, bring y'all some fire content. So today, again, I'm switching up the scenery. We are in New York City. We're in Soho, to be specific, and I just wanted to come on here and drop some wisdom, drop some bars for y'all. And if you're new to this channel, this is where we come to talk about fitness, health, mindset, crypto, financial literacy, discipline, just overall self-development. I got this big ass truck that just pulled up. Y'all can still hear me pretty good. But yeah, we're in Soho. I flew out here for Fashion Week. I'm going to be walking a show tomorrow. I just got done with a fitting, and I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to kind of just share some of my experience, some of my insight, and talk about a book that I'm reading. So right now I'm reading a book called Chop Wood, Carry Water, and it's a very, very, very powerful book. I highly recommend, if you're watching this, to read this, especially if you're someone who has trouble with consistency and has trouble with staying present and wanting to be at their goal, right? Kind of rushing their goal, rushing the process, because we all want to achieve our goals. We all want to get there, right? And we're like, how long is it going to take for us to get there? I feel like I've been putting in the work, and I'm still not getting the results. I'm still not hitting the goal that I want to get, right? And this is something that he talks about in the book. Sorry if I talk real fast. I am off a little bit of espresso right now, and I hope that this quality looks good. I actually cracked my screen on my camera, so my my screen doesn't actually work right now. So I'm just kind of guessing, but I hope it's good. What's most important is this audio. So yeah, man, what I want to talk about is trusting the process, man, and focusing on who you become on your journey rather than how fast you can get the result, right? So, for example, I'm going to kind of break this down in terms of how I got to where I'm at today, right? I'm here for New York Fashion Week. I got directly casted to walk a fashion show by my guy, Peter Cho. And Cho is an absolutely amazing designer. He's a beast with his creativity. He's a beast with his designs. I'm going to put some of his work up here. You guys may have seen him on TikTok. He's blown up. He's taken over the internet. And this is his debut, man. And I've been, it's been a goal of mine to walk Fashion Week for quite some time. And I've walked a couple shows before, not like big shows, unfortunately, honestly, that I feel like I deserve. But it's not up to us to say what we feel like we deserve. And timing is always divine. So just because you're good.
I don't want to get in your shot.
No, you're totally fine. Timing is always divine, so you can't rush the process. But pretty much, I came from not knowing how to break into the modeling industry at all, how to even get casted for Fashion Week. I had no idea until I moved out here, got my mother agent, and then he would send us out to some castings and so forth. But I went a long way from, struggling to even break in to now knowing the designers, multiple designers that have fashion shows during Fashion Week. And these aren't just, small designers. These are big sponsors, right? Like Cho has Sean Ross as the DJ. He's sponsored by Virgin Hotels. That's actually where the show's going to be at. Also, Tequila sponsored, and there's some other sponsors as well that I can't remember off the top of my head. But I feel like this is it's a beautiful opportunity to be a part of something that is starting out. I'd rather walk for somebody that I know and someone that is upcoming talent and super duper dope than honestly walk for Gucci, right? Someone that's with the culture, someone who's up and coming, than someone who's already well established and doesn't really give a fuck about us, to be honest. So that's one thing. And what I really want to highlight on is the journey, right? So like I said, I've been going throughout this journey of modeling, moving out to New York. If you've heard my story, I moved to LA, and then after I moved to LA, I moved to New York. I moved to New York with little to nothing to my name. I just found an apartment off Facebook Marketplace. I was walking around Soho, where I'm at right now, with my resume, looking for jobs, and I just came out here, took a leap of faith, invested my money to ship all my stuff out here. I sold my car and just took that leap of faith. And it's like something that he highlights in the book is everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to reach this goal and wants to be great, but not everyone's willing to do what it takes to reach that goal. He tells a story about the CEO of IKEA and how when he was a kid he went door to door selling matches, right? Individual matches, door to door, and he's like that ended up becoming IKEA, and it's not about how he created IKEA. It's about his drive and determination and how he was on the fact that he was able to go door to door and sell, you know what I mean? And, he wanted it that bad, and that just happened to build his foundation out where he was able to now, build out this multi-billion-dollar company, IKEA. And it's like, you have to think about, what are you truly looking to, one, sacrifice to get to your goals, right? Whether that be comfort, because I know when I moved out here, I had to live uncomfortably. Even right now, honestly, like, from my studio downtown LA to like where I'm staying at now in this Airbnb, I don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, the space isn't as modern and clean and cozy, and it's a little bit of a downgrade, and I have to kind of adjust to that, and when I moved out here from LA, again, I had to adjust to that because I was sleeping on blow up beds and living in spaces that weren't as nice, with views that weren't as nice, but it was like I had to sacrifice that comfort in order to be able to come out here and build my foundation and network, and that's what I want to talk about as well, is how I actually met Cho. I met Cho through networking, man, and networking can take you so far, and that's one part of the journey as well. It's like, yeah, I've been out here for 4 to 5 years, just through my modeling career, and I haven't hit 6 figures. I have not hit 6 figures in my modeling business, in my modeling career, but I've hit 6 figures in my actual business, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's one thing I would say as well, is focus on your career, focus on a side hustle, focus on something else outside of modeling if you really want to model, because it's not going to pay the bills for a while, at least for myself and for, a lot of models that I know who's been in the game for a while. So definitely, like, one thing about me, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always been somebody who's going to, make sure that I'm building outside of just one space, right? I'm not going to solely depend on modeling and be like, this is it, if that's your number one dream and you want to be the next Alton, go for it. But what I really want to get at here is pretty much just knowing throughout the journey to get to where you want to go, you're gonna have to go through some discomfort. You're gonna have to sacrifice things, and you're going to have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Like, what are you willing to do? Are you willing to go door to door? Are you willing to sleep on couches? Are you willing to stay in model houses? Are you willing to, be told your body's not fit enough, that you're fat? Like, what are you, like, depending on what your goals are, like, what are you willing to do to get there, and yeah, man, so don't think that just because you see a person and you see their end goal, whether that be within their business, whether that be modeling, whether that be in their career, it took them a process and steps to get there. It didn't happen overnight, even though it may seem to you that it happened overnight. So again, focus on who you're becoming on the journey. That resilient person, that disciplined person, that consistent person, that person that isn't afraid of judgment. Everyone's walking past me right now and they're looking at me. They see this camera set up. They see me talking into my phone. They see me with these funny looking glasses on. They're like, what is that? I don't care, bro, because one, it may open up more opportunities where they're like, yo, what do you do? Let's connect. Maybe you can help me. Maybe I can help you, so on and so forth. Or I'll just never see them again in my life, or they'll see me on YouTube or TikTok or wherever this may end up. This big ass truck is right here. I don't know if y'all can hear me, man, but y'all probably can. But one thing I do want to say, I'm gonna wait till this truck leaves. What I want you to take away from this video and this conversation is a couple things, right? One, focus on who you become in the process, not how fast you can get to that goal, right? Don't rush the goal, don't rush the process, but focus on literally the present moment and the whether that be the obstacles, whether that be the people you meet, whether that be just the experience that you're learning from. Like, take each day by the balls and literally reflect, literally learn from it and grow, and know that you're going to get to that end goal from you putting in the work. Second thing would be, what are you willing to do to get to your goal, right? And really think about that. Are you willing to move states? Are you willing to be away from your family? Are you willing to work a job that may not be comfortable, stay in spaces that may not be comfortable? Are you willing to have roommates? Are you willing to sacrifice the lifestyle that you may have right now so that you can invest heavier into your business or buy that home or whatever that may be? But what are you willing to do that you're not doing right now, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to where you want to go? All right. If you like this content, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I just wanted to drop some vibes for y'all, man. We're here in Soho. I'm gonna drop some more vibes for y'all. I'm a bit salty that my camera broke. My screen broke, so I have to get that fixed when I go back to LA. I do have Geek Squad insurance, but I'm a bit salty. I'm trying to figure out what my learning lesson is from. I mean, this suction cup kind of gave out on me, and then it kind of tipped over and broke. So I'm like, damn, should I stop using the suction cup? But it's so good. I just have to make sure that shit's intact. But I swear that I did, and that shit still came up. I don't know. Learning lesson, maybe use my phone. Have a backup plan. Always have my phone tripod so that I can still continue recording my content. But we're always going to find a way, and that's what it's about as well. It's about solving problems, finding a way, and not making excuses. So I'm still filming. I'm still making my content. We're still going to make it happen. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, podcast at No Stagnation. Whole lot of gang shit. We out here.